What's good, guys? I know we all like games. We might not play the same ones, but I'm pretty sure all of us grew up on some games. I know for me, I grew up on the PS3 and the Nintendo 3DS, and those were key moments and memories for me as a child, and I really enjoyed it. It was like my 7th birthday, or was it 8th? I don't know, but it was either one of those, and then I got a PS3, and ever since then, I just love gaming. But we're at the current state where they reboot all the consoles, where they make a new one, and today we're just gonna see like what's going on. But yeah, let's watch the video though.
Nintendo fans are crazy because I just saw somebody out there trying to compare a Switch 2 to a Steam Deck and say that the prices are similar, therefore basically okay. However, one of the craziest things that I really want to stress is the fact that you guys assume that a Nintendo Switch 2 and a Steam Deck can do the very same things is beyond baffling. Just to put into perspective, a Steam Deck can run Steam games, run Xbox games, run PlayStation games. It can run pretty much anything out of any other launcher. You have a full-fledged operating system within your Steam Deck. Connect your mouse and keyboard to basically utilize it as if it was a PC. Use it as a handheld between different consoles. Jailbreak it to basically get even more features, and on top of all of that, I'm not condoning this because I know somebody out there will get mad at me, you can literally get emulators to play Nintendo games. Do y'all remember when Zelda came out on the Steam Deck? Yeah. So the Steam Deck has all of those features, and the Nintendo Switch has the ability to play Nintendo games legally and have the ability to use physical cartridges. And on top of that, if I remember correctly, I think the Steam Deck still has better specs than the Switch 2. I don't even know how you can consider that to be even remotely a good comparison, but, you know, whatever. Use your brains, please.
You know what's crazy? Even though they increase the price, people are still gonna find a way to buy it. It always happens with any product, not even just gaming. Like, for example, the iPhone. Do y'all remember like when the iPhone X come out? I know I'm not that old. I remember it vividly. It was like game changing because it's when they threw away the home button and started adding like the little bar, the little horizontal bar, and then everybody was going crazy because they raised the price to 1,000, and people were like, "I'm not buying this." And well and behold, people started buying it because guess what? If people like their product enough and they're used to it, they utilize it so much to a day-to-day basis and advertisement, they're gonna buy it. Like people will still find a way to buy it, even though I don't feel like it's worth my money. Like, do you know, you see that PS5 over there? I bought that for 200, and I didn't even buy it new. I bought it for like, what did I bargained, right? You just go, if you want to buy a console, my suggestion is to you, go to like Facebook Marketplace. Don't get scammed, obviously. Go with somebody because so many people get scammed, which is not a good thing. But $500, are you serious? I bought that for like $200. And that's a PS5. You know, you could do so much more on a PS5. Would you rather have a PS5 or a Switch? Me personally, I would rather have a PS5 because first of all, we have like better games for PS5. It's well known that we have better games. We have Hogwarts Legacy, we have Need for Speed, we have Gran Turismo, we have all types of games. And you telling me a Switch $500? Now, mind you, the old Switch was nothing like that, bro. I think you could, not even the regular Switch, but a Switch Lite was like you could probably buy it for $100. So just even $500, you know what you could get with that? You could probably start a PC build with that. Of course, it's not gonna be the best PC build, but you could probably start a PC build and be usable, you feel me? But the thing with a Switch is that you can't really upgrade it. That's the problem. Like, if I'm gonna invest in something that's $500, even though I can't customize it, at least do something. And the thing with the Steam Deck, it's way better. Like, I know my teacher in like 9th grade, she had a Steam Deck. It was so cool. I never got to use it, unfortunately, but she showed me it. It was like, first of all, it's way bigger than a Switch. I don't know how big the new Switch will be, but the what do you call it? The Steam Deck, it was humongous. It was like this big, and they had like a mouse pad thingy, not the regular mouses that y'all usually get, but you know, like if you look at a Steam Deck, it has like a mouse thingy, but it was amazing. Like, it was literally a PC, and you could literally do anything on it. You could pretty much use it as your regular everyday PC. Of course, that's not the reason why people buy it. People use it to to play Spider-Man. And that's the thing. Like, that is playing very intensive games like Spider-Man for $500. And they're saying that the Nintendo Switch is supposed to be $500. But let's be for real. If you're gonna buy a Switch over a Steam Deck, never. I know for me, if you do that, I'm not gonna call you dumb, but that's not the smartest decision of your money, because with a Steam Deck, you could play anything. You could play Spider-Man. It's literally a win-win, because guess what? You get to play Xbox games and you get to play PS5 games as well as just PC games. You feel me? Some that don't run on the other two consoles. And you can play Nintendo, but you said you have to like pirate that, which I don't approve of, but you feel me? If you gotta do what you gotta do, but I'm just saying, like, $500, come on, bro. And they're tripping. Alright, but let's watch the next video, though.
I'm sorry, nobody was gonna tell me the new Nintendo Switch is $500? For a device I already have at home? No, ma'am. Is Mario himself gonna be able to play Mario Kart with me? Like, why is it $500? What, because the graphics are better? Like, I don't, I'm not, what? At that point, just buy an Xbox. And I just keep seeing people, like, pre-order it. They're like, I'm so excited. I'm like, I'm happy for you, girl, but 500? Like, I love video games. I'm just gonna stick with my old Switch. Like, I understood when it was 200 to 300, because, okay, it takes money to make these things, and it is a complicated system to create and whatever, but $500? I can wait 6 months until it's not popular anymore and there's a sale. That's okay. I can wait. Not to mention, that's before paying $80 a game and getting the Nintendo Switch Online membership, whatever.
Oh yeah, another perk I forgot to add is that I don't know if Nintendo has that many of good deals, because on PS5, let me tell you, oh my, I love the PlayStation. Like, the deals you get on it are incredible. Like, I've had deals like all seasons, bro. There hasn't been a week where I've logged into my PlayStation and there wasn't a deal. And I don't know if they're getting bankrupt, but it's fine to me, because you can get a lot of games. Like, first of all, I got the whole Batman Arkham series for like $8. All of them. Arkham City, Arkham Knight, and Arkham Origins. Was it Origins? I don't know which one it was called, but all of them. And Batman is an incredible game. Like, that might be one of my most played games. And I don't just have that. I have Need for Speed. I have like two of them. I had Need for Speed Heat because people told me it was really good, and it's actually good. Then I have also other games and some free-to-play ones. But that's the thing. With PS5, you have so many deals, and on Nintendo Switch, like, I don't know if y'all Nintendo owners, y'all let me know if y'all have good deals, because that would be a big deal breaker. And the also thing is that when you're buying a Nintendo Switch, like, your main intention is to play like Nintendo-based games, because when you're buying a PlayStation, you have a multitude of genres and all different types of games from different developers. But when you're buying a Nintendo games, what are you expecting to play? Zelda, Smash Bros, Super Mario, Mario Racing, or whatever y'all call it, Mario Go-Kart Mario. Well, I don't know what it's called, but all those games. If you feel me, if you get me, you get me. But you're expecting to play those games. But for $500, you don't get like options, right? Like, you're so limited with $500. Of course, they have like all those family games, and it's good for that. But let's be for real, with a PlayStation 5, matter of fact, I even bought this for $200. With a PS5, first of all, if you buy like a couple controllers, they will last you. And a thing that I'm worried about if you buy a OLED 2, not a OLED 2, a Switch 2, is that the Joy-Cons might start malfunctioning like they usually do, like the old Switch. Like, remember, I have a lot of people say that their Nintendo Switch, their Joy-Cons start like having stick drift or whatnot, so they have to replace their Joy-Cons a lot. And of course, that's probably an easily fixable solution, because you could just buy like third-party Joy-Cons, and I'm sure they might work better. But the thing is that there's a lot of expenses. Like, if you buy something for $500, first of all, then you gotta buy the online thing to play online, which is like $80. I don't know how much it is. I might be wrong. Don't take me for serious. But like, you gotta pay that. And first of all, the games are like $80. They might have a sale. Who knows? They might have a good sale. Y'all let me know. But $80 for a game, especially a Nintendo game, is really crazy. Because it's not something that, I mean, it will last you a lifetime. But like $80 per game, and they keep raising it too. And it's not, yeah, nah, that's crazy. But anyways, I'm not hating on Nintendo. I'm just saying, like, for $500, there's just so many things you could buy. I don't know, like, I want a Sauron. I don't know if y'all know what a Sauron is, but like $500, I can't really get a Sauron, but I could probably get a good bike for that. I could probably get an iPhone. What else can you get for $500? You could start a PC build, as I said earlier. In turn, there's just so many things that you could do with $500 that I don't think is worth to just buy a product that they didn't really change anything. No hate. But anyway, let's watch a video about GTA and like the price increases.
Breaking news, the price of GTA 6 just leaked online, $120 for the standalone game. I'm sorry, but $120 for just a standalone game with no extra content, no nothing? Are you guys smoking crack? Now I know what you're thinking. Joey, it's GTA 6. This game has been hyped up for years, and you know, video game prices have been increasing and everything just going on with gaming as a whole. Mario Kart World, for example, that went from being $60 to now $80, which is pretty nuts if you ask me. Now, am I still gonna buy the game? Of course, it's GTA 6. I mean, why wouldn't I? But I just can't justify the $120 price tag for the game. And you know, nowadays, people are working for pennies. Nobody can even afford gaming anymore. Like, what the f***? $120 for GTA 6. I mean, come on. We need to do better as a gaming community and let these companies know that they're being greedy. There's no reason this game should be $120.
I agree. No, nothing should be priced at $120. Like, that's groceries for a week. And that, not for a week for me because I'm a big bag. But that doesn't concern this situation. But like GTA, if they have been truly working on it for like 10 years, then maybe I'll be lenient. But let's be honest, they've just been eating chips and salsa and just resting all these 10 years. And then they decided to work on it for only like 2 years. I don't think they've been actually working on it for 10 years. Let's just be honest. And the people who buy it, it's probably going to be the same GTA with just better graphics and just like different things to do. Which I think it might be it might be game of the year in like 2026. I don't know if you've heard yet, because I think they're extending it. It might not come back. It might not come out in 2025, which is disappointing because you've been working on it for 10 years. Like, is this game like gonna be like GTA and like Metaverse? Is it like when you put goggles on and now you're just in ultimate reality where you could see Lucia now? But nah, I'm just kidding. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like 10 years in development, like, come on, Rockstar. I know y'all weren't just working on it for just 10 years. That would be crazy. If they actually have, then the game might be worth $120. But $120, you could buy some stuff with $120. Let me just say that. But maybe the game is worth it. I don't know. If the game is buns and they price it at $120, then we might have to raid their headquarters. But anyway, y'all, this is pretty much the end of the video. If you liked it, show me some love, cause I'm trying to grow for goodness sakes. So like the video. I'm not gonna force you like all those other YouTubers. I'm just gonna tell you, if you liked it, just show me some love. But anyway, I hope y'all have a good day. Don't waste your money on just stupid stuff. Like, please evaluate what you're buying. Don't be what do you call those people who just spend when they just see something? I don't know the word, but don't be one of those. You feel me? Don't just spend something and without properly evaluating what product you're getting. But anyway, I hope y'all have a good day. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay safe. It's VK. Bye-bye.
Is the reason why I'm selfish. I ain't doing it for myself. My partner's got it. You push my little brother.